Alright, so a little bit of a delay here, but this is LPS versus SAC. I'm CrossJohn, and with me is Ryan.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, one of the last A bracket games, and a pretty important one actually. If you look at the standings here, LPS and SAC are currently, I believe, 5th and 6th. So the winner of this game will pretty much be locked into 5th place. So yeah, pretty important game for both teams here. So quickly going over the rosters here because we're about to get started. It looks like on the NC side, which is LPS, we have Brenos, Karauti, Raudnon, Rag, Akor, Toyano, and yeah, that's it. Sorry, I can't count. And on the SAC side, we have Krieger, Baumi, Germany is good, Azek, Swiggity Swooty, and Rektokek. Alright, so what do you think about this match, Ryan?
I actually think it's going to be quite an even match, Their LPS side is missing a few of their star players, Fukushima being one of them. Obviously, Rune Raven's not played a single match this tournament, so he's still missing.
And Cavalier, too.
And Cavalier is missing, so an impact fragger right there. He's the one that normally entries, gets the first kill or two, and then his team follows behind, so they're going to be pretty weak on the entry frags here. So it's going to be like, it's going to have to be off Rag, trying to fight Azek and the rest of the Baumi boys, as I like to call them. But on the other hand, SAC also doesn't look like they have Sundry, so facing against Tola, who usually plays quite passive on this map from what we've seen, it's going to be quite hard for Krieger to combat that, I believe.
Yeah, I think if Toyano wins those early engagements, though, he's just going to get super aggro, and he's going to be a huge problem for SAC. Because I just don't see anyone that they're going to send in LA that can fight against him.
Tola likes to, once he gets the kill, he'll push up and just hold a position until he dies. It's just most of the time. He'll jump off if he is really going to go down or thinks he's going to go down, but he usually just sticks his ground and he's just in complete off angles that no one would predict where he would be. So he might have the upper hand on the roof at least, but on the ground, in the building, I think it's going to be quite evenly matched. You've got Baumi playing, Azek, Rektokek and Swiggity, with Germany is good, I believe, as well playing. I'm not sure who's going to bolt here. Baumi has bolted last time they played against Ram on this map. Didn't do too great, but LPS as well, they've got a kind of weak, heavy lineup compared to their usual like lineup they bring to tournament matches. They got Brenos, they got Roka or Akor.
Akor, yeah. He's struggled quite a bit to start off with, but I think in Open League at least, Akor's been getting better, so he could be pretty decent for them in this match.
Yeah, and no doubt Karate's going to be bolting here, so I'd like to see who's going to counter him for the SAC side. So
Germany is good is a little bit of a wild card for them too, I think, because I don't think we've really seen him play before.
I don't think we have.
So no idea what he's going to do. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be starting off here in about 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and get in game here. And again, SAC's going to be on TR. They're starting on the east side, and LPS will be starting on the west side as NC. Give me a countdown here, about 10 seconds.
I think one of the SAC teammates just nearly team killed his mate because he wasn't starting in the bus.
And they're off. Looks like 3 bolters for SAC here, and 3 heavies. No LA. So they're gonna push right up Fat here. 2 heavies and a bolt going up Fat. 2 going towards door 3.
Goes down. He was very passive on the outside of
Krieger gets the headshot on.
Looks like control right now.
There's 2 players in dubs. 1 goes down. That's the bolter Karauti. It's just Rag left.
We saw this flank yesterday when Bax played against LPS in the practice scrim. They went all the way up catwalk and flanked door 1. It's working out well for them.
There's only 1 player left though. The SAC's getting the frags here. Akor and Rag get 2. So very even opener there. LPS gets all the kills, SAC gets 4 out of 6.
What's kind of confusing is SAC did not even try to jump the point. They cleared server, so there was no one there. Skinny Stairs was theirs. They peeked down it, and I think it was Krieger that was bolted Brenos. He had that info, and they just didn't expect to push from behind, and just came in really quick. 3 players, 1 rushing in from door 3 and 2 in door 1.
We see a trade here on Cat. That's Krieger gets Roudnon, Roudnon gets Balmy. And now SAC's kind of clear to push in here. Toyano gets a pick from the roof. 4 players pushing inside. Swiggy Swooty gets the opening duel against Rag. That's big, but he gets traded back.
Almy gets Tolar, but now the heavies on the LPS side are playing aggressive.
Yeah, and that was a really disjointed push from the SAC there. They had 2 people pushing up big, and then they had 2 people at door 3, but the door 3 people stopped. And then one of the heavies on big kind of turned around. It just kind of fell apart from there. Balmy goes down at door 3.
I find your effort lacking.
They need to form up together as a team, and they definitely need an LA because they're getting camped at door 1 right now. They can't even push in. Tola, another easy kill. He's just standing there in the corner.
Yep, there they have an LA, and S11C though, and that's Balmy trying to fight him. But at least he's gonna give his team some space to get out here.
Still playing double bolt at least. I'm not sure if they got a third one anywhere on the map. Yeah, no,
yes,
do.
they still have 3.
It's kind of odd. They need to get back in, and they need that firepower. The
So
bolt's
2
definitely not
bolters
the firepower.
on the catwalk here fighting Roudnon.
Playing against the
And
Russian
he goes
team,
down.
You'd think they'd pull more heavies and bolters because they're gonna have to fight this Russian ping that they have. So
Yeah. And I know the Russians like to run resist to counter bolts, so and looks like Toyano took down Balmy on the roof here. So even though they have an LA, it's not having a lot of effect here. They're still going to get harassed from above door 1 as they try and make this push. Trogsveg gets Roudnon on the catwalk. Azek gets 1 pick by Skinny. Now they've got a bit of an opening here. There's only 2 players left inside, and they get Toyano from the roof. So now they don't have to worry about the flank. SAC needs to get a good push right here. They need to get in now and get these kills.
yeah, this triple bolter setup completely ruined them in terms of trying to stop that cap. They just couldn't push in. And Rag's still
Yeah,
only
and now we
getting
see
kills.
them waiting way too long to make the push, and Rag gets reinforcements, and they don't get control inside.
Rag, a triple kill inside the server.
And honestly, I think that's more of a misplay by SAC than a good play by Rag.
They were kind of hesitant to push him, and
Yeah.
they were right to be hesitant because the LPS players are quick to respawn. He got back
see
to dubs. Karate was already there.
Roudnon on the big stairs here. Really using this catwalk flank quite a bit. Goes down to Rectokek though. Another 1v1 that Acor cleans up on the catwalk.
The SAC really want to get control of this catwalk, but they can't. Without an LA, they're not going to be able to get the spots they need, and with Tola shooting from the roof, they just cannot possibly get there. Heavies aren't peeking the bolters.
Balmy goes down in server. That's the LA
He
flank.
just switched to LA now.
Yeah. And SAC just can't get in here because they can't. It takes them so long to clear Cat that they just can't really get anywhere inside by the time they clear Cat either.
The problem is they're throwing all this utility up fat and they're not pushing on it.
Yeah.
A conk and an EMP just went up and he waited.
Azek gets a kill on point, but he's just gonna get traded. Yep. I'd like to see SAC get a good dubs push here. Because if LPS keeps playing 2 players on Cat, there's like 3 players inside them. So you just kind of come around the side here, going dubs, and they could catch all those players off guard. Have like a 3v5 or something inside. But it looks like they're going to keep focusing on Cat anyway, instead sending 3 players over there to try and clear it out.
When Azik was on the point just there, 4 players from SAC were just stuck inside their powerhouse because of Tola.
Hmm.
It wasn't even damaging them, he was just shooting at their doorway.
Yeah, Toya picks off Balmy again, so once again he can threaten for that flank.
The Brenos is conked here. Azik does realise he's there, gets 2 kills.
Pushes around to Skinny.
Probably the most successful
Just the
push
bolt
they've
left. Oh yeah, definitely.
made so far.
They get that pick, now
Round
there's
on.
just 1 left on door 3. That's right.
Yeah, Azik this time with a triple kill.
So yeah, you see those heavies going aggressive there, they get a good conk out, and they get all the kills inside.
Yeah, they completely capitalized.
They've
on
also
that
switched
conk
back to 1 bolt instead of the triple bolt, so I think that's helped them quite a bit here. And they do have plenty of time for a recap here with 8 minutes on the clock.
You have 4 people in this hall, so...
Balmy gets the
two
pick
of
on the
them
roof. Acor comes in door 1, gets 2 kills though. Roudnon gets 1 on point. And that's just a brutal wipe by LPS there. They waited for that heavy to get around to door 1. He just walked in, killed 2 people, and then it was kind of over from there.
I find your effort lacking.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this match to go the way it is right now.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot closer than this.
Triple bolt has definitely thrown them out of this match, at least for the first half. You
Yeah,
haven't
they're just
had
going to make a
cap right in
straight
the
push
script.
up. No, I have not. So
Yeah,
they're
so
up
they're looking
27
around like-
plus cap.
Yeah.
Just trades back and forth here on the top of Fat. I think
It
that's
could be
even.
said that this is the hardest side though, so
Yeah, I think it
they're
generally
not
is.
completely out of this match.
If they can pull
managed to
the
close the
kills
kills on
back.
this half, yeah,
then get a cap next half, they'll be right in it.
definitely. Just going down 1 by 1. So we could see dancing around, surviving that. Karate and Rag are sticking together like glue. They're the 2 players that I see get the most impact kills on this big stairs here.
And their top net score for their team right now, Rag plus 20, Karate plus 8. Rag goes down though, taking a fight in server. Now it's just Karate left. These heavies need to push him. They get the
Yeah, he
kill,
goes
but
down.
they should have just straight pushed him. He's a bolter. Like,
That was 4 kills going
Don't
in
take
the way
those
of
peak
Sack right
fights.
there.
yeah, so it looks like there was a warning for the bolter going inside the building by spawn earlier on. So another one of those will be a penalty for SAC. They'll have to be careful for that.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
So looks like LPS is pushing towards dubs here.
Enemy
Balmy picks off Karauti though from the roof. Now he's got Toyano chasing him, and Toyano gets that kill to trade it back.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
Roudmon's gonna come in door 3 here. No,
Yeah.
he's gonna go.
Door 1 again. They've
Aqua
done
goes to
this
door 1.
every time. They've sent a heavy towards door 1.
These TR players are jumping out of the main building back into their building, completely segregating 2 of their TR heavies.
Elude us.
I think they were trying to
Honestly,
wait
so.
for that push towards door 1 from their own building, but they got too aggressive and kind of gave away their position. If they had just waited a bit more, they would have come around the door and they could have just shot him in the back. But
Balmy needs to utilize his powerhouse roof a bit more to get Solana down.
Roudnon at door 3 gets a kill. Now he's gonna re-peek, help his heavy friend out, gets 1 kill but doesn't Finished the other one. Now he's getting dropped by Balmy. It's a nice save, though. The trail is survivalist, Menchir. You don't see it very much because most people don't have particles
Do
on.
not falter.
Azek bunny hops route not. 3 heavies now at door 3 here. They need to make a push instead of just kind of sitting here.
Still do have time to cap this point if they jump on it right now.
Yeah, I don't think
Still
it's
just
very
straight cap
likely
it.
though. With what we've seen from them so far.
2 heavies pushed up the fat stairs alone. The others jumped to point and now they're both down without a kill as well.
Yep.
For that flank to work, they needed the guys on big to stay up, stay in the fight, but a failed conk basically gave LPS 3 points.
Yeah, the LA fight here. Balmy's really struggling against Toyano. Kind of stuck in his spawn with Toyano on the chimney.
Here they go again, they just funnel into door 3. Catwalk presence by Raudon still.
Enemy heavy.
He's got a free kill right here.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks at the wrong person, so Krieger does manage to save his teammate.
Are you not better than this rabble?
So now 2 of he's pushing in from door 3 here. Trying to get up fat. I don't. Looks like they just got Rag waiting for them. Yep, he's in server. That's a team kill actually. Sweetie takes down Azek. Acor and Rag both go down. And Brenos gets cleaned up top skinny. So a nice
got
push
about-
there from Sack.
They got about 2 minutes left to hold this inside of the building.
Yeah, no time for the cap, but
So they want to just try and stick in here and get as many kills as possible. Right now they're losing by 30 points.
without the cap too.
Yeah.
So we see LPS doing the same push that they've done every time they have to make a push. 2 players pushing Cat, a couple players pushing Dubs, 1 player pushing Skinny, and then just kind of looking for the picks from there.
3 players on Skinny right now for Sack, and they're just going to get pincered here. Raudon coming in door 3, shooting everyone on the point.
And they're all dead. Rectocat gets 1, that's Acor, but he goes down. And then Toyano,
sitting above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just brutal. Sack has no counter for this push. LPS does the same thing every single time, and they can't figure it out. I saw that they tried to have a heavy sitting in Powerhouse to counter the door 1 flank, but it just didn't work. Like LPS just spreads them out and then wins the 1v1s, which is just, it's tough to beat.
Togliano is just not jumping off those, so seeing at that door 1 is not going to help them. The heavy peeks in, as soon as the heavy gets chased, Togliano's just sitting above and he can help Akor out.
Spotted an enemy heavy. Enemy heavy spotted.
There's a heavy trying to fight Cat right now, though. But the heavies he's trying to fight, just gonna back
Just
off.
a moment ago when Sack did manage to get the wipe, there were 48 points, including Cat, behind. They're now 50 points behind on kills.
Yeah, that wipe by LPS was just brutal. Azek gets 3 kills from door 3 though.
Spotted an
Pulling it
enemy
back
heavy.
a bit here in terms of net
Enemy
scope.
heavy spotted.
It's actually time on my script, but I believe I started a little bit earlier than the ref here, so we'll have to wait for the ref script.
There we go.
And that's half. Go ahead and add our cap in here. Alright, so we have 179 to 113. Including the cap, and that's what the ref has as well. So on the LPS side, everyone except for Brenos is positive. Brenos minus 18. Everyone else pretty positive though. Rag plus 24 leading the way, as usual for them. And on the other side, Azex plus 10, but the rest of his team is negative. Balmy down there at negative 24. You'd hate to see it. I think he really struggled on that LA against Toyano.
I think most of this first half comes from the fact they tried playing 3 bolters on check at the start.
That did get
Just
them into a pretty
doesn't
early hole.
work. Because, like, maybe, yeah, for the first opening strat, the opener, 3 bolters, then cover quite a lot of map control. But as soon as they die and realize they're wiped and locked out, they need to just pull those heavies for that firepower.
Yeah. And then the other thing I think is LPS's pushes were just destroying them. Like every time they got on point, they still just got destroyed from just so many different angles. You know, they have the guys on Cat, the guys on Dubs, the guys on Skinny. And Sack just wasn't ready for that.
I
It'll be
wonder
interesting.
if they're gonna sub anyone in. I'm not sure if they have people waiting and they're maybe in their TeamSpeak or Discord, but they definitely need Sundri in this match if he can
Yeah,
play.
that would be very big pickup because he's been really solid on the LA for Sack.
Just seems like Azek is the only one doing the work here. It's not just been winning 1v1s, it's been winning at least 1v3s like Rag had been doing. So both players definitely carrying their team, I would say, right now.
Yeah.
Rag with the clutch situations in server and Azek getting the triple entry frags onto door 3 and 1.
Looks like we might have a sub for LPS here.
Oh, it looks like Cavalier's coming in for Brenos.
Oh, that's gonna be rough for Sack. Brenos, their bottom fragger at minus 18, replaced by Cavalier, who is one of the best aimers in the game, I think. So that's just gonna be brutal for Sack inside here. Even if they are on the stronger side, it's gonna be a long climb up.
So we've seen the Rag Karauti duo with the Bolt and Heavy working extremely well. Now think of that as a triple peak with Cavalier, Rag, and Karauti.
And then
I'd
I
be
have to imagine
surprised.
that Acor and Roudnon are still gonna be holding that catwalk by themselves.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
be
you have
surprised if Sack manages to get back in.
one thing they could do on this side is that it's a bit easier to make pushes because you have a lot of different options. So hopefully if they really spread out a little bit and kind of use those different options, they might have a chance to get inside on here. But yeah, it's gonna be really tough for them.
Looks like we're just waiting on the LPS side.
Looks like everyone's ready.
It would have been nice to see Sack maybe take some dubs flanks, like you said, during
Yeah.
that first half. They
I don't think
didn't really
anyone on their
get
team
there.
went dubs except for the LA.
It didn't look like they played around the area at all. It's not really a common spot to push from the East and Sunday.
No, it's not common, but it can be really effective because people aren't expecting it.
Definitely, yeah. I know Richard likes to run around there quite a lot from Oki.
Gonna be starting up here in about 25 seconds.
Thing is, if teams don't do it, teams aren't going to be looking out for it, so there's definitely certain players that can exploit it. Maybe we see LPS do that this side.
In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My script's working here. Alright. So following the NC in here, they've got Roudnon and Akor going towards Catwalk as always. Everyone else pushing straight in. Sack's going heavy dubs here off the start. 2 players going skinny, the rest going dub. They're just going to take the fights. Azek gets the opening kill. Cavalier trades it back. Azek gets another one. Toyano coming in for the flank, though. Gets 1 kill. And now all of Sack's going to turn around and try and chase him.
1 heavy on skinny stairs on point. Azek takes him down as well. Lovely. Triple kill again from Azek. Like a cool, he's definitely...
So light assault
Toyano gets another flank kill here, meanwhile. Looks like they've
turning the
switched
tide here.
off the LA completely. Just 1 bolt, 5 heavies, which could work if they have someone waiting for that flank, but they're not really watching it, so Toyano's just getting free kills right now.
Looks like they went to 6 bolt with, 6 heavies rather. Tragswick's backed out of it.
I did see a inful somewhere on the TR side.
He might have just not got a kill yet. There we go, Krieger
There we go,
bolting.
yep. 2 heavies pushing up fat here. That's Cavalier and Rag. Cavalier gets 1 kill, Rag gets another with the underboss. Now just 1 heavy left, and he's going to get chased by 4 people.
Go.
So, who needs tactics when you can just run straight up fat with 2 heavies and murder everyone?
He did manage to get around 35 seconds on point.
Rag gets a Desi kill on Trogsvig. Just 3
Look where
players
Tola
from
is.
Sack stuck behind the
Tola
box.
peeking over, just spotting every single person on the second side here at Dubs, and this is what is so dangerous for this push. He just jumps off. They didn't even have a clue that he was up there.
Yeah, if they're just gonna keep feeding dubs here, I don't think anything good's gonna come out of it for them.
And a penalty for Sack side as well. That's not going to help them
We
out.
didn't
at
catch
all.
that on stream, unfortunately, but I believe it was one of these top buildings here again.
Not falter.
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
Azek gets 1 kill on Rag, but goes down. Sweetie trades him back. Toyano coming in for the flank again, though, gets a free kill. He gets traded, but the damage is already done. Cavalier gets Krieger. Balmy gets him back, but now it's just Balmy versus Karate. Actually, he's got a heavy supporting him.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
Very rough push from Sack here, though. They're making progress, but the respawns are coming in so fast from LPS that...
Rag takes down Barry with Desi. Barry just needs to fight 1 person. Tola gets that kill.
Oh, Krieger TK's Azek
Open enemy
on
heavy.
Skinny. And then Roudnon picks up a double on the last 2.
Yeah, they just walked straight next to each other.
Sack had some openings there. They just took too long to take advantage of them, and LPS got back in and just wiped them.
Definitely, we've seen it from Sack as well. The beginning of the halves, they seem to do quite well. And then once they're locked out, they had no idea how to get back in. Their pushes on.
And look at this heavy on
He's
Cat.
trying to
He's just
burn off.
spotting their entire team as they respawn. So LPS knows
Okay.
exactly where they're coming from.
It's a bit of tilting coming in here. Looks like Swiggity and Retrokek trying to taunt.
Rektokek gets a kill on Roudnon, who's forced to push from the conks. And now they're just gonna back out.
I think Rag got taunted there.
We had a V5. And, yep.
And a V6.
I didn't catch the V6.
Yeah, Swiggity of the V6.
Oh,
Retrokek
now
of
here comes the
V5.
double push from Cavalier and Rag. They get 2
Straight
kills.
back in their
Oh, there's a
face, they're
bolter
completely
behind him
killed.
who almost knifes, that's Rag.
They managed to
This-
salvage this one here.
Yeah,
Tola
somehow
doesn't
Sack has
get a
managed to
kill.
salvage them. I thought they were just all gonna get wiped there, but nice kills from them.
And they managed to save the cap on 10 seconds, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to hold it for this long.
No. It's gonna be tough, for sure. LPS is taking a long time to get in here, though.
Yeah, but
They're
look at
just-
this. They're waiting for their.
For the whole team.
Roundnon was respawning last, so they were waiting for him so they could push their players up like cat. Once they have cat control and door 3 secured, that's when heavy's going at door 1 because they know they can't get counterflanked.
It's really
There you go.
well coordinated from
Yeah.
LPS here. They get the
Azek
first
jumped
pick at door
straight
3.
into 2 players.
Toyano gets the
Peeking out
flank
his
kill.
own.
And now they're
He's
just gonna
quickly
push up
traded.
fat.
Quad push up here. 3 heavies and a boa. Rag gets 1. Rag gets 2.
And that's just brutal. Did they even take a death there? Like, did
They
a
took
single
one
LPS?
The LA died,
Okay,
and that was
so
the
the
only
LA
person.
died on the flank, and that was it. Just,
but he got a kill, so it was worth it.
You are better than this.
that's
Show
just
them.
brutal. LPS just, they know exactly where to look at all times and where to be at all
Allow
times.
yourself to lose.
Truxfed gets the Desi.
Yeah, and then a rocket back for Rag, I believe.
A lot of Desi kills coming out here.
About 3 kills for Rag with the Desi this match.
I have heard that they've been very focused on that. I heard a rumor that they've been running symbiote and flak armor just to avoid Desi dying, like dying to Desis, but don't know how viable that actually is though. Symbiote does have some major downsides. Krieger gets to pick on Karate. Rag is still in Hall though, and S4CK is very afraid to push him.
He gets 2 kills.
Yep, Balmy goes down.
Cavalier picking behind him.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there. They had 3 heavies. They could have just pushed straight into Rag, but they either didn't have the info that it was just one player, or they were just afraid of Rag,
Facility.
who is plus 36 right now and just
He's
destroying
still
their
up
team.
right now. Goes down to S4CK, but S4CK's gonna get bolted.
S4CK resetting back by dubs here. 3 heavies and a bolt. Oh, Roudnon picks off Truxfed with the Destiny. They start to push in
Karate's-
here, but they're...
Karate's just keeping them at bay.
Krieger gets Roudnon with the bolt. We've seen some nice picks from Krieger so far in this half.
Rag goes
Balmy
down to
gets one.
Balmy.
Toyano comes in
Cavalier's still
for
on
the
Skinny
flank.
stairs. Hav's on the skinny stairs, this TR guy. Come on, Track, you need to help your teammates.
Yeah, they all turned around to deal with that LA, and their push just kind of got stopped. They do push in and get 2 kills now, but there's 2 more players on Fat. Roudnon goes down, and S4CK won that. I thought that was gonna be a bit of a mess there when they all stopped. I thought LPS would get back inside to help them, but
We did say that bringing Cav was going to do them a lot of good on the LPS side, but he's only positive 2 right now.
that is better than Brenos was minus 18.
Definitely.
Now we see S4CK getting aggressive on the defense here. One of their heavies pushed at door 1, got 2 kills.
Failed conk though, bounced
Yeah.
off the wall. LPS are forming up to do.
I think that is something that S4CK could do to really break this LPS team, because they like to just, wait it out and make their exact pushes. If you disrupt one part of their push by pushing into it, kind of getting aggressive to disrupt their timing, it might help you beat this team, beat their pushes. But it doesn't look like S4CK's going to be able to do that this time. They get the picks on door 3, and now they're just going to do the same thing. They're going to push right up Fat, push through point, and just kill everything.
Couple of trades going off here.
Yeah, Krieger does get a couple kills here and gets out. So that's a nice play by Krieger there. But ultimately, they still lose the building. Now they're getting shot from door 3. That's Acor gets Azek. Backs out and stays alive.
Azek's still the only player positive for the S4CK side. So he's still pulling his own weight. It's not like he's going down without kills here.
Azek gets 1 kill. Toyano coming in on the flank gets Balmy though. He goes down finally, and now they have a chance to push in here. Swoogity Swooty
Cav
gets...
missing Yeah, Cav missed him quite a lot
SAC
there.
is kind of consistently winning this push on dubs. Like, they just kind of push it as a team, and LPS can't really do anything about it. Like,
Here
Toyo
we go
will
again.
flank and get one, but then he'll go down, and then they just slowly push inside and win all the duels.
Same two players going up cap for LPS,
Yep, so we're going to see the same push from LPS.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy
and no one on the
nearby.
TR side to counter that. They've got one aggressive heavy,
it's-
Azek.
Really back and forth here. Neither side can hold the building. They can get in, they just can't hold.
They've been
Pretty
doing the
interesting.
same flanks onto Cat. They're retaking Cat control. Azek has died yet again in the middle of
And now SAC's
the
just
outside part.
progressively getting more passive here. They all get conked in the top of hall. Counter conks coming in are perfect though. They've got 4 players conked for the LPS side,
Tola
but
got
it's
a
too
double
late.
kill. Yeah. Tola flanks in, gets one with his GD7F, one with his knife.
Infiltrator spotted.
And again, 2 players just forced to back out.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
This is really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a match like this where neither team can hold a building.
Enemy heavy.
Like, both teams make, like, just push in and kill everything. Just back and forth. SAC's going heavy on Cat now.
Enemy light assault in the air.
They've got 3 heavies up there. Roudnon coming up to fight them. Roudnon might catch him off here and get a free kill or 2. Doesn't get the first one. Gets the second one, but he gets traded. Now Acor coming in to help him. Gets 1.
Visual on hostile light assault.
Eyes open.
Oh, they're both
Enemy
conked. Swiggity
I think
Swooty
it's
gets
the
1.
yellow.
Yeah. Really have
Azek-
to get both there if you're gonna conk both of them like that.
Azek's going on the flank here. Gets
Yep,
the
he just
bolt
runs in, door 3, gets 1, but he gets traded by Rag.
Yeah, double headshot by Rag there. Nice shots from him.
Rag gets shot in the
Bolt.
back though. And now Cavalier goes down on Skip,
Are you
and it's just Roudnon left inside. He's got 3 players looking for him, and he dies. So once again, SAC makes a good push.
Yeah, the sack pushes are coming in a bit too late though. They've only got around like less than 3 minutes left, and there's still 100-point deficit between the two teams.
They could have done this off the start of this half. It could have been really interesting, but now it's just a bit too late. They already lost the cap. They already don't have time for a recap either.
Double Desion to Azek.
Yeah, he tries to get aggressive there to disrupt their push, but it just doesn't work. They do get a conk on door 1 that conks all 3 players there, so that does
No,
disrupt
it
their
didn't-
push.
It didn't conk. It didn't conk anyone. It
Oh, they're still
was
waiting.
inside the building. It missed conk. It didn't go outside.
I just assumed
If
that
they'd
because
gone
they were all
outside, it
standing
would've
there,
been
they
good.
were waiting because they got conked, but they were just waiting for the rest of their team to make their push.
Enemy heavy nearby.
And again, LPS just murders everything inside.
Back and forward wipes here right now.
Yeah.
Enemy heavy
Rag
nearby.
goes down, but everyone else from LPS stays alive.
Open. Enemy heavy.
One player stays alive for sack side, measures back out. So they're gonna do a 4-man push, 5-man push onto dub sack here.
Yep, that's just been their favorite push in this half, and they've had a
Total
lot of success
position.
with it. Yep.
Tola just shooting people in the back.
Doesn't get a kill though when he gets spotted.
Scared of him.
Yeah, they've got 3 players waiting for him. He's just moving around. He finally gets the pick on the bolter here. Then he drops, he gets 1, and he gets
How on
traded.
earth did he get that kill?
And because their team were all looking at him, his heavies can just push into dubs and clean everything from behind.
He wasn't even facing them, and he still manages to turn around and get 1 kill.
Azek gets 1 on Rag at dubs. Azek's still plus 10, even though his team is really struggling.
But you notice they get kills. They don't get everyone, but the LPS guys are still playing passive. They're not playing super aggressive like they usually do.
Baume gets 1, and now Cavalier's trapped. He goes down. Karauti is the only one left. He died. Rag coming back in for the trades, though. Now they're pushing back up Skinny here. They're not even bothering with dubs. And Rag is just destroying them. Gets 2 Kame underboss kills, excuse me. Finally goes down to Swiggity Swooty.
It's almost too
And the V6.
enemy heavy.
Damn. That is time, though. So a tough match. I think it's a lot closer than the scores look like. But ultimately, LPS wins. We'll go ahead and add in our points here and our deduction.
Definitely the second half, they got it a lot closer. So I'm not sure what the first half scores were. It must have been at least 60 points between the teams. But they did better on the second half.
Alright, so with our everything added in, we now have 365 to 209. So, what is that, 150 point win from LPS? This felt way closer than that, though.
Yeah, if they didn't get that penalty, it would have been a lot closer. And they not pulled those 3 bolts on the start of the first half. Completely amazed why they stuck with 3 bolters for the first 5 or so minutes.
Yeah.
While they couldn't get inside the building, couldn't stop the cap.
So, Rag leading the way as usual for LPS plus 40. Toyano on plus 36. He was only plus 4 or so in the first half. So just that no LA on the sack side, I think really came back to bite him because he was just farming them. With
Didn't look like
32.
Karatu's having that good of a game. He's -8 as a bolter.
Yeah, although I think a lot of that's just not having a chance to get kills. His heavies were doing a lot of work, the LA doing work. Akor at plus 29 is pretty surprising. He's not a name that you'd think would really score high like that, but he did really, really well in this game. Using that cat flank and supporting his teammates. And then on the other side, Azek's the only positive player. So, yeah. Pretty
Very odd
interesting
match indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they had pulled that out the bag in the first half, this would have been a very close neck and neck game.
Mhm.
But 3 bolters is probably what caused them to lose focus as well.
Yep. So yeah, that'll do it for us. Our next match is in 1 hour. That's WFAT Voti. Very important map there, actually. The winner of that match will be tied with Bling for first place in their group. So definitely should check that out in an hour. But yeah, that'll do it for us for now.